Hey you, welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today we are going to be checking out the first episode of Secret Invasion. Nicki, are you excited for this?
Yes, I think it's crazy how long it's been since we've had an MCU Disney Plus series.
Oh, I know. I'm ready to jump in, but I only have one question. Are you a Skrull?
Would I say if I was one?
No, good point. Anyway, starting Secret Invasion right now. Oh, is this is a new, like, streamlined version of the fanfare. Not to be confused with Moscow yesterday.
Hey, that's valid. They have been in past years before.
Everett Ross. Interesting.
But if you knew them your entire lives, they would just be that person.
Human.
They would be liars, though.
What if they were pretending to be that person?
Then you have known a different person.
Respectfully?
That's a fetching neckerchief.
What exactly are you talking about?
Chaos. And that's only the beginning. If they hit the soil of a major power,
So you think the same people are behind all of this?
This is interesting.
not people. Skrulls.
Bom bom.
This didn't start yesterday. It started 30 years ago when the Skrulls found Earth. Carol Danvers and Nick Fury promised to find them a new planet. But now they don't want just any planet. They want ours. Skrulls could be anybody, anywhere, at any time.
And there is only a tiny handful known to live on Earth. That's barely enough to...
To what? There could be thousands of them, tens of thousands. And you would never know.
The only Skrull contact has been through Nick Fury. That means there are allies.
Then where is Fury?
He's on Saber. God, and if I'm gonna bring him down for whatever the hell this is, I need to give him something more than just theories. I need evidence.
Didn't know him to be.
All these other attacks, they would be nothing compared to this.
Nintendo Switch.
Are we playing Mario Kart?
I'm down.
To Fury, okay?
Oh!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
This guy's like Pepe Sylvia from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Charlie Kelly in the mailroom. Oh! Well, he's not a Skrull, because that's red blood. Didn't even close the door, you pig.
I think there's other things on his mind right now.
Fair enough. Oh man,
I need an extract.
Oh,
Maria!
discotheque. Was that dancing Zemo in there?
That would have been dope, though. Like he just escapes periodically
Just to
go
dance.
dancing.
Oh. Oh. They brought Martin Freeman in just so you get hit by cars one day. They're like, we need you to get hit by more cars. For B-roll.
I'm assuming those are automatic, because that would be a waste of time otherwise.
Oh. Oh! Ow! Oh no! He's dead. What?
I think it was only 2 stories. No, it had to have been taller.
This guy's gotta be a Skrull.
Yeah, but that's red blood, right?
Oh!
Talos,
Whoa!
what the hell are you doing here?
Chasing him.
Oh, you're right.
Oh!
He was one of you.
Nah, he's
For how long?
one of them.
You really think maybe as far back as Wakanda Forever?
Bro, they trusted you, Ross. They let you into Wakanda. You bastard. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out.
Is this the first time one of the shows has had an actual opening at the beginning with the full credits?
What does it all mean?
We don't know.
So it's interesting. The last time we saw Maria Hill, she was Talos' wife, Soren, I think her name is. I'm pretty
Something
sure.
like that, yeah.
So she is. Apparently, she is the Maria Hill that we know, and she is back on Earth. Pretty long opening.
They're doing the whole credits right off the bat.
Yeah. No, the tree is a Skrull.
I
Just
hate how...
imagine. Just the challenge. I always love that shot from the trailer. The way it made Fury look so alien.
Welcome back to Earth.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is that from home?
Santa Milica. That's a Skrull sky plant. Sorry. She brought the seed with her
you're right.
wherever she went. And it's changed since she planted it. It's adapted to the planet.
I am so sorry.
Oh man.
Me too.
She passed away.
I loved you.
Since the last we
But
saw
she
her.
worries me that it
In
would take
Far
something
From
like
Home.
this
Yeah.
to bring you back to Earth. And I guess she was right.
Tell me about Gravik.
Let's just talk about you first, yeah? We've been helping you for all these years to ensure that you kept your promise. But after the blip, you were different. And then you disappeared. Carol Danvers disappeared. And so did Gaia.
Hold it. Your daughter disappeared to where?
She was young. Still don't have a home. You know, many of them are upset. I got kicked off the council, pushed into exile, but Gravik, mate, he took your abandonment that much harder.
Did we meet Gravik yet?
No, Gravik based off of.
Gravik is now the newest member
Yeah,
of the
Ben-
Skrull Council. He preys on the collective rage of young, displaced Skrulls.
Where is his ass?
He's here. He's in Russia.
Skrulls are immune to radioactivity, and Russia has the most abandoned nuclear plants on Earth.
Well, Gravik's trying to start a war between Russia and the United States.
And that was Prescott's theory.
And he's gonna use this bomb to do it. Does he have the materials for that?
A weapons cache in Kazakhstan raided the same day that Prescott was killed.
We brought you here for a reason. If he succeeds, your species will cease to exist.
Gosh.
Going for a walk.
You're going for a walk in Moscow at night. Oh, you're gonna stand out.
We have a situation, Mr. President.
Concerning?
Agent Fury. We just received word that he's left Saber.
Whoa! Another Emmy nomination in the future.
It's Dermot Mulroney.
Agent Fury is building out the most complex aerospace defense system in
What
the
a
history
year
of
for him
mankind.
already.
Great year.
And unfortunately, we also intercepted an encrypted message from Agent Hill to Agent Fury.
Yeah, but watch Don Cheadle actually get another Emmy nomination.
Given the fact that I can
Listen,
reach neither Agent Hill
I'm just happy that Don Cheadle is getting accurately appreciated. He's always been underappreciated.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Even since before he joined the MCU.
Yeah, that is
Don
very
Cheadle,
true.
I've always appreciated you. I know you're a big fan of the channel.
Jeez.
Now he's just that creepy uncle that everyone has that's just out there watching. Okay, why is a little girl playing ball in the middle of the night?
Дочка, что ты тут делаешь?
Oh,
Иди домой
okay.
быстро.
Oh no! I feel like Fury's got a plan. Fury always got a plan.
Let's see. Large black man, Moscow. Well, it could either be Nick Fury or the ghost of Paul Robeson. Okay, go ahead. Take the hood off. Ah, damn, and I was hoping for a command performance of Old Man Rip.
Good to see you too, Sonya. A group of your thugs.
Were you lot extraordinary? Oh, usually only scratch the surface of mediocrity. You must be finally putting it all together. Well done.
Her character's name is
Loved one.
very important in the lineage
You
of
have some sort of
Marvel and even the
fetish
MCU.
that you've been keeping from me all these years?
Ooh.
It was an old English spy master that started the tradition. A clock goes up when your time in the circus is done. But I like to think I still have a few juggling acts left in me. Nostrovia.
I'm
That's
pretty
the door,
sure you
yeah.
recollect my drink of choice is bourbon.
Well, I might have welcomed you home, but I still haven't forgiven you for destroying my very expensive flat.
You mean city.
So it's bottom shelf piss for you or nothing at all.
Skrulls.
So, what are you doing in Moscow?
Same as you, trying to kill the Skrull rebellion in its crib.
You know the rebel leader personally, don't you?
I knew him.
Is that why you came down from your space station? You feel responsible?
What do you know about a heist at a black market storage facility in Kazakhstan? Happened a couple days ago.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You know, I may not know when a Skrull is pretending to be a human, but I sure as hell know when a human is lying.
The fact that you don't know tells me all I need to know about this new, rather old Nick Fury. I think Thanos' snap changed you. Taught you that no matter how hard you fight for what's right, there's always someone stronger to undermine you. Is that your idea of an offer of some sort of collaboration between us?
We used to work pretty well together back in the day.
Back in the day, you would have seen my rather mediocre bagmen coming a mile away, which makes you, as a partner, rather pointless.
I let your men take me so I could get to you.
I mean this as a friend, Fury. But go back to your space station. You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us. I'll have one of my thugs drop you back at the safe house.
If your memory jogs about that Kazakhstan thing, call a brother.
Whoa, what if that's a Skrull?
The owl statue. That's gonna be the big twist at the end of the episode. It's get like Fury put it on its actual eye. He's like, ow.
What do you want?
Home in my own skin.
Take your natural form.
Seems like a very flimsy
Welcome
gate.
to New Skrullos.
Skrullos is the Skrull homeworld.
I could tell.
Hey, I'm trying to meet my end of the bargain as the comic guy of this reaction, okay?
What's your name?
Alright, you're playing your role.
Peter. It's Colby.
We grow only Skrull produce here. Drink Skrull wine, wear Skrull skins. Whatever dangers you risk getting here, know they're worth it.
So basically, she runs like a little Skrull like thrift shop, like a little Skrull like commune.
I was thinking Commune. Oh my god, it's like The Last of Us.
Oh my, it is like The Last of Us.
Except they have immunity to radioactivity, which is kind of awesome.
And you know, the rest of the world is still around.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not like The Last of Us at all. I don't know what's going on with those two guys, but I want that to be the showdown.
We're over 500 strong now.
So, is everyone in the party?
The Resistance? No. Gravik provides refuge. But if you do choose to be a warrior, there is one advantage.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You get to leave. The warriors keep our human form. The longer we attach to our shells, the less likely we can be identified by humans and Skrulls alike. Wait here, and someone will get you a proper room. Prove your loyalty, and Gravik will reward you.
Oh, so she's working for Gravik?
Victory.
What is your name? Warrior. What is your fight? Skrulls. What is your dream? Home. In my own skin. Bring in the shell. Americans against Russia. Your dreams are about to come true. Take his face. Now take his mind.
Skrulls have infiltrated the ranks of major world powers.
Where is the proof?
How about the arrival of Agent Fury? For a man who's sworn off Earth, he would not have returned without cause.
You got that right.
She's cheeky.
Yeah. She's an ugly-ass Skrull like you, then she goes into hunting mode.
I'm considered good-looking amongst my kind.
I know a bunch of good-looking Skrulls. You ain't one of
I
them.
mean, Middleton's not bad looking, though.
I just love how they're just like a curmudgeon-y old married couple bromance.
Which is definitely what they are at this point.
Yes. Love how you just
We're
made
no longer
popcorn.
in just a war with Gravik. We're in a race with Sonya Falsworth, who celebrates the scorched earth policy. Time for you to prove him wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna get in on that.
I would if someone offered me free snacks.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get some popcorn. Too much sugar. Too many sugars.
That's like me, though.
Too many sugars.
Maybe it's a scroll thing, though. Maybe like they don't suffer from adverse effects from sugar like we do.
So you're saying you're a Skrull?
I'd like to be if that were the case.
Is it?
That I feel like I know where this is going, but I like where we're going.
That's to protect me, of course.
Alright. At least we now know he is 100% a dick.
As opposed to just a scroll.
As opposed to just a nasty Skrull. He is just... dicks exist in all species.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Where's the bloody coffee?
I'd be asking the same thing.
Duh.
Oh, shit. I got it. Not bad for a 136-year-old.
Well, you know, not even 40 in human years. Haven't even gone on my midlife crisis shopping spree yet. Hey, what you get for yours? The Avengers.
I love this. I love this. I love a good
banter.
Good buddy cop banter.
Then exactly what do you want?
Some damn good answers.
Got eyes on a possible person of interest. Initiating foot pursuit. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, just keep me informed. Oh, damn, this is nice.
Belong to Louis XV. It's priceless.
Everything is priceless till it gets blown to bits in a hail of bullets.
Yeah, has an ex-wife. Lives in Miami with a soccer player.
So we're gonna go ahead and call that a lie. Everybody gets one. Nobody gets two. Who are you going to meet?
Perhaps we would all be more comfortable in a gallery space where there is more natural light.
Oh, you got any more of these comfortable-ass Louis XIV chairs in there?
I'm sorry, I do not know this term. Dirty bomb.
Boom goes the dynamite. Lie number 2. I just told you, everybody gets one. Nobody gets two.
You going to shoot me?
Maybe. Well, probably. But not right now.
Where are the bombs?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, God.
Talos? I got this. You sure?
Oh, shit.
This is my fight. I said no.
Oof.
Tell me where the bombs are. Prey on people.
Oh. See, this is interesting because in the comics, Skrulls bleed purple, like when they're transformed. So, like, that's a telltale sign.
Oh wait, we didn't really see him bleed yet, though.
I mean, but Ross was bleeding red until he...
That's fair.
Oh.
Oh.
It's what you always say, but there's always another.
Gaia.
Love how I guessed, like I didn't know who that was.
I know, I was like,
Give me the bombs.
I thought it was just the intensity
It
that you were
was.
gasping at.
It was.
This isn't you. This is not what your mother would have wanted. Her last words? Fine, Gaia.
What?
She's dead.
How?
Why don't you ask the people that you work for? Would you just give me the bomb, please?
I can't.
Just hand it over and you walk away. Because you know that I'll protect you.
You can't protect anyone.
Gaia, I know.
Gonna let her get away with the bomb?
That's a good question. Or he knows. But she'll drop it.
It's a big if. I mean, this is really interesting.
Смотри сколько хочешь. Все равно не будешь таким, как раньше.
Повторите, пожалуйста, товарищ. Bon. И пиво миллиардина, и толстопьют. Мои друзья.
Водку.
How do you think we kept the Cold War from going hot? Spooks like me, bad shots.
You can't say that.
No, you can't say that.
It's good to have you back, Fury.
Is that sincere, or you just covering your bases?
You gonna tell me why you abandoned Earth?
Building out Saber?
Traditionally, we tell the truth during our chess games. Maybe that has changed too, though.
Okay, let's just say I had a crisis of faith.
So why'd you come back?
It followed me up there. And I owe it to Talos.
You sure you're not talking about someone else? You gonna move?
I haven't decided.
See, that's what I'm worried about. The Fury I knew was always 3 steps ahead.
If I remember correctly, you called me.
Upon Talos's request. Your lack of contact over the past few years sent a pretty clear message.
Meaning?
You're not ready for this, Fury. There's a very real threat out there. You were never the same after the blip. You always told me there is no shame in walking away when the steps are uncertain. So check your footing. Otherwise, someone's gonna get hurt.
I'm so curious. I feel like there's more to their relationship.
Maybe.
I barely made it out. Someone was waiting for me.
Someone you can identify.
No. Maybe we postpone the strike.
Well, to the contrary. Thanks to you, we have the bait.
The bomb is the bait. So what's the fish?
Добрый вечер. Покровские ворота.
Whoa. It's Talos the whole time.
Oh.
Whoa, she's a double agent. Where is she? I don't know.
We don't know yet.
You don't see me because I'm not here.
I understand. You're taking a risk.
She's like Drax. She's invisible.
That following you could get her killed.
Your mother died while you were working for her killer. So do not take me down that road, Gaia.
The attack is planned for tomorrow. Unity Day. There are 3 bombs. And Gravik knows you'll be there.
How?
I don't know. There's so many operatives in the field. 100 at least.
Wow.
Your mum would be very proud of you, you know, for coming to see me.
including me, all at points near Vosse de Ninier Square. I'll mark each bag with infrared spray.
Guys, come back.
Or is this a setup? Or is she triple agent? Oh no, I don't know.
You don't like that you don't know.
I don't like that I don't know, but you'd want to know what'll make it better if I know. Pretzels.
Ooh.
I'll take a pretzel.
I was gonna say, that sounds pretty good.
I got eyes on her.
Whoa, that's sick.
I got her.
I don't know, I think the very bright pink coat was the bigger indicator.
A lot of backpacks.
Guys painted ours with infrared spray. Infrared, got it.
Whoa, food trucks.
I'm down. So basically the leads of this show are just two dads, or just two people's old dads. And Maria Hill. I'm in. Oh god, that's creepy.
I mean, to be fair, anyone that's just staring at you would
but it's
be.
the girl playing with the same ball
Oh, yeah.
from earlier. Can't fool me, Skrulls.
I mean, to be fair, if I was her, I would be thinking...
Oh!
I retract what I was about to say.
Dude, you're being led somewhere, dude. Oh no! That's why.
It's empty.
Oh! They got played.
Why didn't he just shoot him anyway?
I have a theory. And I will give it after this episode.
Bill!
Oh! Oh no! You piece of garbage. No! Oh, God! No! No! Don't you do that to us after the episode. Oh, you monsters. No! Don't do that to us!
I think that's putting it lightly.
Oh my gosh. Man, I'm like... my emotions.
I know.
Do you ever just get that feeling when your emotions are just emotions?
Yes, actually.
That's what I'm feeling right now.
I know, it's like, I'm sure it's hard to like conjure up thoughts, right?
Oh, my poor Maria Hill.
I know, and like just as you were like really on board with her portrayal, no less.
It's like she was finally doing something, besides being like Fury's sidekick, and it's just like, no! Oh no, what a twisted web we weave. Yeah, I really like that episode.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it does a great job of setting the tone of the series from the very first scene.
Yeah.
Love that conspiracy theory, CIA agent, opening. It really does give me... I feel like this is even more intense than The Winter Soldier. I think The Winter Soldier was a political thriller, but I think this... because you just don't know.
Yeah.
And I love how it's set in Russia, so you're like, are people just like rude? Or are they Skrulls? it's really intense first episode. You're really left wondering who is who. Man, so was that little girl Virak this whole time?
Virak, or do you mean
Gravik's?
Yeah.
I've merged the name Gravik's with the Queen Varanke's name from the comic. Sorry. Gravik. That's interesting. I have a theory. Because Maria Hill implies that there is another reason why Fury came to Earth.
Yeah.
That reason is probably Gravik's. Is Gravik's...
Is it Gravik?
Gravik. It's Gravik. but Gravik's is cooler to say. Is Gravik, and this is a long shot, just throwing this out there. Is Gravik Fury's son? Did Fury fall in love with the Skrull? And they had a child. And Gravik is Fury's son.
Whoa. I mean, is there precedence for that?
No. I mean, Nick Fury does have a child in the comics, but it was just the comics way of introducing a character named Nick Fury Jr. who looks just like Nick Fury in the MCU.
Gotcha.
So it was used as a plot device
in the Marvel comics.
In the 616 Marvel Comics universe, because the Samuel L. Jackson version of Fury is from the Ultimate Comics universe 1610. So they introduced his son as a way to introduce a Samuel L. Jackson-esque Nick Fury into the main Marvel continuity, since the original Nick Fury, original flavor Nick Fury, is more Hasselhoff-ish in appearance. But I was wondering that because we don't really know much about Fury's personal life in the context of the MCU, outside of like the brief like cliff notes we were given of his history.
Yeah.
In like the Winter Soldier and
Captain Marvel.
And Captain Marvel, obviously. But it would make sense, right? Because he's been the main contact of the Skrulls for 30 years.
Right.
You know, which is around... I'm sure he's older than this in real life. I don't know how old Ben King... What's his name?
Kingsley Ben-Adir.
That's it.
I could be wrong now. Yeah.
No, that's right. That sounds right. I was going to say Ben Kingsley.
And he looks like he would be maybe 30s.
Around
40s.
30-ish?
I mean, he could be a little older.
We obviously don't even know when this is set, so it could be more than 30 years after this first contact with the Skrulls. Or, you know, he's just a Skrull, and he shapeshifted into an older body. I'm curious. I'm sure I'm going to be wrong, and it's probably going to be something a lot more simplistic, like, oh, you raised me since I was a kid, or you trained me, and it's going to be like the teacher versus the student, or something like that. But I can't help but wonder, it's like, man, this is his son, and it killed essentially his surrogate daughter. Man, but now we create this. I really love the dichotomy of, you know, Talos and Fury's paths in this series.
Yeah.
Because you really have two people that used to lead in their own world.
Their respective groups.
Yeah, their respective groups. Fury, the espionage side of the MCU, Talos, the Skrulls, and now they're kind of old hat. They're kind of these two old men just trying to not reestablish themselves, but trying to still be those young men in a new world. And to kind of see them shake the rust off, and now they're both going to be dealing with the pain of having lost someone extremely close to them, caused by the same person. So they're really going, like, they're real mirror images of each other, and obviously the chemistry.
Well, especially, like, you mentioned that, especially if Gravik is responsible for Soren's death.
Which is what we were told, and I'm sure that he is.
Which is crazy. Because
why would... We, as the audience, have no reason to think Talos is lying.
Oh, yeah, and I don't think he is. That's just very intense overall.
I'm sure there's going to be a flashback of some sort or something, or some big reveal to let us know how it happened. Because it's, I feel like if you're telling and not showing in a show like this, it's for a reason, right? But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. This thing's all over the place. I didn't expect Gaia to... Did Gaia set them up?
Yeah.
Is she a triple agent? Is she a quadruple agent?
I mean, I'm not too surprised because I think in the first episode for her to already kind of turn a new leaf would be way too premature anyway. So, and I think at that point, yeah, she might have been very impacted hearing the news of her mother's death, but maybe that just pushed her even further. Like, oh, like now she has even fewer qualms about it because she's pissed at Talos.
Yeah. Or was Gravik using her as a decoy? Was she the pawn? Like, oh, I know I'm sending you where I know your father's gonna be, but that's because I want to lead your father and Fury into this trap using you. And then the next episode, we're gonna see her kind of like on the run.
Yeah.
I don't. It could go there. I don't know.
I'm just pessimistic because I think
Yeah,
again.
well, I don't blame you. After this.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, I said I don't blame you after this episode.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty pessimistic too.
In this, especially in this world, which might be like one of the most dour scenarios we've ever encountered in the MCU. I mean, not that there isn't always evil running amok in all of them, but this especially, where like you said, it's especially the uncertainty and just not knowing what's gonna happen, and especially if it then impacts your trust in people that you're close to.
Yeah, I mean, and I really love what they're doing with Fury here.
Mm-hmm.
It's very counter to what I thought Fury was going to be in the series. Like, I'm 10 steps ahead. It's one giant chess game. It's like, no, they're giving us a very complex version of Nick Fury, and I really like that conversation he had with Hill. It's like, I had a conscience of faith, and to me,
A crisis of
faith. Sorry, I merged crisis of conscience and faith together. But the fact that ever since we first met Fury at the end of Iron Man, he's always believed in heroes. He was the one who championed the Avengers Protocol in the MCU, and he's always had faith that the Avengers would come together, or that humanity's heroes would come together and save us. But because of personal reasons, the superhero community splintered because of Civil War. And then in Infinity War, they lost. And because they lost, Fury got blipped. And I really hate the word blipped. I really wish they would have just called it the snap, but whatever. We're in a world where it's the blip. So anyway, Fury got blipped, and now he doesn't have that same belief in heroes that he once had, because these flawed individuals failed.
Yeah.
And I think Fury realized that maybe he put them on too high of a pedestal. I mean, even Captain Marvel failed. She wasn't there when he needed her the most in his eyes. So I really like that we're exploring that aspect of Fury. That's how I interpreted it. Anyway, if you guys think that it's something a little different, let us know in the comments. I would really love your perspective on it. But that's kind of what I'm thinking they were going for, and I really find that very interesting.
Well, I think that's also just kind of a natural progression, because like you said, it's just the general disillusionment, not just with heroes, but with the world at large, where he was absent for 5 years, and just kind of like, especially just taking that on in general and just conceptualizing, oh, here's 5 years of world history that I will never get back in my entire life. And yeah, I mean, I also think it's just a natural progression of he's older at this point. I think we always forget just how old Sam Jackson is.
Yeah. Older, maybe he feels partly responsible for Tony Stark's death. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, if you haven't seen one of the highest grossing movies of all time, maybe he does feel he carries that burden a little bit as well. He took this guy who was not meant to be a superhero, and he helped introduce him to the world of superheroics and world saving as an Avenger.
Yeah.
And now he died. And also, you know what? Can I just say that I love that they're just letting Sam Jackson be Sam Jackson in this show. I think that the Sam Jackson-esque flavor that we're getting in Nick Fury now, I really appreciate, and I think that I needed this. I needed a Nick Fury show. But his crisis of, I almost did it again, his crisis of conscience when it comes to the superhero community, it also explains why he's not contacting any of the heroes.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't trust them. All the people that he really were close with are gone. Natasha's gone, which also, he could be feeling guilty about that. Stark's gone. Cap's, old somewhere. He's being old somewhere. So he doesn't really trust these newer heroes, I guess. Talos, and we had Far From Home, but that was Talos.
I was gonna say, and like a bunch of them, especially from the recent series, he wasn't even personally around for and hasn't met them anyway.
He hasn't even watched Shang-Chi.
Right.
He hasn't even watched She-Hulk, you know? He's not up to date. He doesn't have Disney Plus on Saber. You know? So he's far behind. But I really like what they're doing so far with Fury and with Talos. Is there anything that you wanted to mention, especially that caught your eye during the episode?
Nothing in particular, because I think, I don't want to say it was standard, because I do think the show, like, deserves...
It was set up.
It was a little more correct than that. I mean, my favorite thing is definitely the intensity, and like you said, just kind of the lack of knowing anything definitively. But I think that's part of the appeal, is kind of that mystery. And like I said, it is mostly set up, but even just in a vacuum, I think I was engaged kind of with the story and the intensity of kind of the chases that we had. I can't say that I have Maria, yes. What just happened, yes. But otherwise, I think I still need a little bit of time to fully form more of an attachment to these characters, who most of whom we don't even really know.
Hill we've known for over a decade.
That's why I said besides that
Okay.
moment. Oh no, if anything, if that was the plan all along, that was the money shot of what to end this episode on, for lack of a better way of phrasing it. But yeah, that was a fantastic emotional moment, but leading up to that, it was kind of just more, just the connection to the chase that was going on, more than, okay, we haven't gotten to the crux of everything yet.
Gotcha. And it's what I really loved about that ending scene is the fact that they lingered on her body.
Yeah, well, they had to.
For so long. One I was like, this is uncomfortably long, but they're telling you, she's not a Skrull.
Yeah, she's dead, and she's dead.
This is Hill. She's dead. This is the real Maria Hill. She's dead. She's not a Skrull. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
People die. There are stakes. And I think that's something that's been missing for a while.
Right. So, and the fact that they did this early.
Yeah, that kind of was like a gut punch. Punched me right in my guts. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for our reaction to episode 2 next week. And if you want more Marvel reactions, you can catch them on one of the links on the side. Until next time, guys, stay versed.